Today we are taking on HYROX female doubles because I was too scared to do it on my own and actually too nervous that I'd be not fit enough to do singles. But I'm intrigued to see where I kind of sit because I feel like everybody I follow on Instagram is aiming for that 60-minute or sub 60-minute. And I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. In fact, I'm kind of worried that Ben will have to go before I finish, which gives me 2 hours from us starting to finishing to just have a go, have fun, see where my fitness lies. I don't really see people like me doing HYROX. It's all young and 20-something, really fast people. So I genuinely just have no idea where I'm going to finish. Am I going to finish under 2 hours? Is it going to be close to 1 hour? No idea. Also, wouldn't be me without a drama.
Forgot my gels.
If we make the start time, there are no safety pins. I've forgotten my ID, which you're supposed to have to get in. So we're going to go and hope that a picture of my passport and driving license is good enough. I feel intimidated. I feel too old to be here. I'm wearing too many clothes. But I would have felt like this on a marathon start line once before. Maybe not the clothes one. Just excited to give it a go and see what all the fuss is about. I forgot my ID though. I've got photos of it.
A great success!
Okay, that's the first hurdle. I'm actually really surprised by the variety of ages, pleasantly surprised. But I would say there is one body shape pretty much here. The age is amazing. I would say we are like median. And maybe that's just the day we've come, but it's not very, I would say, inclusive body shape-wise. Matching outfits also seem to be compulsory.
How are you feeling? Have you got tactics?
We have some tactics. Tactics are Anna does anything that involves having good hand grip strength. I do more cardio. Let's say this one is like a tester event, see where we are, and then next time we've got room to improve because I had really grand plans. I was going to train loads for this, and I haven't. But we're in our cute matching mile-off outfits. We're also the only people in leggings, it seems. Everybody else is in shorts.
How did you decide on your outfits? I feel like people plan and plan, and that's the most important part.
So Anna was like, let's wear leggings. I was like, I've got this cute idea of the mile-off like outfit that's got pockets. Like to support small female-owned business. I know that her stuff stays up, it fits well. Excuse to buy a new outfit. I think maybe next time we should go bright though, because these guys look great in their matching.
Baked out though.
I actually can't believe, is it 5 days, maybe longer? Is that all week? From 8:30 a.m. to like 9 p.m. there's events going.
Oh, just before you go, so you need to add a letter to your arm.
All right.
It's just for your collection later.
So you forgot your ID, you've lost your backdrop.
Yeah. It's actually a miracle that I'm here on time. We also hadn't got our QR code, so we had to do that in the queue. Imagine me taking on like a triathlon. Watch this space, maybe.
My bike.
Yeah. Also, how did everybody get the day off work today?
Watching everybody go by, what are your thoughts?
So some people are power walking it. So my thoughts are like, I think we'll be fine to finish it. Having seen some of the techniques on the wall ball, people power walking, like people taking breaks. I think in my Instagram anyway is so like skewed towards the really fast people. They're like how to get faster, how to do really quick turnovers, how to be more efficient. But actually probably most people here today are just wanting to finish rather than it be like as efficient as possible. And I think that is the same with the running space at the moment. We're so bombarded with this sub-3 marathon, sub-30 or 40-minute 10K that actually we lose sight of the fact that the majority of people are just there to get the best time for them rather than these like massive time goals that are kind of arbitrary. I'm excited, I'm nervous. Got my friend Anna here, who is my HYROX partner.
I'm mixed with nerves and excitement.
Yeah. I'm really sure this was your idea.
Yeah, well basically I got to that point where post-kids I'd done a 10K, I'd done a half, I'd done all that, and then all of a sudden you're having to rerun it for time. You want to get a PB every time.
Yeah.
Whereas HYROX this time,
PB guaranteed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see how everyone else is doing. So I'm going to put my watch, because I did Google what settings to put your watch on. I'm going to put it on gym cardio. is what I'm going to put it on, and then manually lap each. There.
That you begin to do it.
Perhaps.
It also seems to be really hard to get into HYROX these days. Like, we're not talking quite New York Marathon, London Marathon levels, but it is fastest finger first. We got in through charity bib, essentially. Are they bibs? I don't know, charity entries with the Race for Impact, and you can basically choose an area that you want to fundraise for. So we are fundraising for female empowerment, but you can also do global health, climate solutions, mental health, and animal welfare. So you choose that. There's a minimum fundraising, which is actually really not bad, 500 per pair. So 250, I think, a really manageable amount to fundraise for something that is actually, like, this is a really big challenge, and I should have probably taken it a bit more seriously. My body hurts a lot, actually. People seem really nice, even just the girls around here. So I feel like feels like a nice group.
It's time.
Okay.
You got this.
Thank you.
Let's go, Anna. It is hard to do something.
How has your training gone?
Training has been interesting because I haven't really trained, and then I hurt my foot, so back's right off. But I feel confident on things like the skier, the rower, the burpees. I feel really nervous about the sled pull and the farmer's carry because my hands are pathetic. Anna's going to be taking one for the team and doing more of those. I don't have a sled pull that I can practice on in my gym, and I don't go to classes that have that. So I think that one and the sled push is much harder to train in a non-HYROX based environment. I have been trying to practice with kettlebells, walking around, and then all the other kind of stations that I've been practicing. Not as much as I should though. More like tagging on a little bit here and there. I think that is one thing, is that, like, obviously running, you can do it on a treadmill at a gym, you can have a treadmill at home, you can go out for a run with a buggy, you can run alone. Here, some of the stations are very HYROX specific, like the pull, the push. That's really hard if you don't have that equipment.
How's it going?
Some is easier, some is harder. This is harder than I thought it would be.
You're smashing it. Halfway there. What do you think about the atmosphere versus like a run event?
I mean, the music's really loud. There's not quite the number of spectators. People are like moseying between stations to follow their athletes. So it's not quite the like concert atmosphere that you're used to at like a London Marathon, but you get to have your spectators with you, which is really nice. Especially, I guess, if you're doing singles and have that like support system, have someone to cheer you on, don't feel quite so alone in it.
How this race feels?
I feel like I might have pulled a muscle here trying to do that extra long lunge. That was great in the beginning, awful in the middle, great at the end. I think I went too hard on my row. I had a gel and was like, uh-oh. And then the burpees were really hard. What else is hard?
Doubles were by far the hardest.
We thought we might have to do 5s, but we did 10, so I'm proud of that.
That's all right. I think I don't know what I'll run for like. It's definitely got a bit slower. But
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, like 122, I just had no idea. It felt like we were coming in near the beginning of our wave, which was a bit scary. I was like, oh no, we haven't paced this
it's
up.
way too fast.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I feel like a lot of people were stronger on the station and we were stronger on the run. I can see how that's addictive. But there is no way I would have even been able to finish a singles. Like I was saying, average fitness, doubles fine. I would have.
The singles we were going were another level.
Yeah. But overall, I enjoyed it.
I had a good time.
Well done.
It was like fun, as you say.
Fun when we were like on the last 2 runs. I was like, again, but in the middle, like when you were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No."